Court Uncut, what the people want. In this case, we have a man that was previously sentenced to 10 years of probation. He screwed up and got charged with home invasion. Let's see what the judge decides to do with this man. Do y'all think the judge will give him another chance? Let me know down in the comments. Let's get into it.
On Jose Cortez, that's you?
Don't be scared.
All right. We are here on, is it a review of status?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I trust you. How is he doing?
Your Honor, I currently do not supervise Mr. Cortez. Mr. Champ does.
Well, either of you are competent and I trust what you say.
Mr. Champ asked that I be here to just inform the court and remind the court what happened back in when we were last before you.
Which was when?
August 1st, 24.
Okay, he
Judge.
pleaded true to burglary of a habitation. In that allegation 1 here of the motion to revoke unadjudicated probation, and I found that true
Yes.
that day.
And that, I believe that charge was actually subsequently dismissed.
Okay.
And then Mr. Cortez was continued on probation after he agreed to serve the remainder of the 180 days up front of 125 days in county jail. And we also asked the court to amend him to attend the ABC training academy. And the court did agree to that. He was released on December 4th.
Okay.
Of 2024, at which time that Mr. Champ was assigned the case due to him remaining within Jefferson County.
Okay, he's on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 10 years since December 19th of 2023. So we're only a year and a few months into this, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, and it's nothing, I mean, this is serious, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So we treat all of this, and seriously, this burglary of a habitation, you've used up all your extra chances when we cut you some slack on all of that, because there's no excuse. I mean, where there's smoke, there's always fire. I'm glad they didn't decide to move forward, but was it a paramour situation, a love interest? Was it a girlfriend, boyfriend, or something else? This burglary of a habitation thing. That generally when it's a love situation, for a romantic situation, and they'll file, and then a lot of times that is later
Your Honor,
released because the parties get back together. I don't know if that
the
has.
offense that you're referring to that was alleged in the motion to revoke stemmed from Mr. Cortez being with, I believe, 2 additional individuals, and they went to a resident. Mr. Cortez was in the back seat, and the 2 individuals in the
Somebody else
driver in the
committed a
passenger
burglary
seat
and he was,
burglarized a building
Okay.
At a residence.
what time did that happen?
It was bright and early in the
9
morning.
o'clock in the
9
Oh.
o'clock in the morning.
I'm looking at the PC.
But that charge was dismissed, Your
Okay.
Honor. And I believe today is just a status review of Mr. Cortez and his participation in probation and the ABC Training Academy. And I understand that he has not been able to enroll in
Why?
that as of yet,
Why?
May I?
as Mr. Samuel has that information.
Yes, Your Honor, he was ordered to
Yes.
go to jail the last time we were here. That first class.
For how long
For
was he in jail?
25 days.
125 days.
Okay, and he's completed.
He's completed that.
Okay, now
He-
he's
he-
able to do what
Yes.
he's, okay,
And what, he,
okay,
Okay.
yeah, all right. Right? When are you gonna go in? What's the
It starts in April.
April? Okay, what day in April?
I think it's the first, April 1st.
April 1st. Don't fool me.
April 1st, that's in
Trying
jail.
to say.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure he understood that. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
But
Yes.
I couldn't pass that up.
You
But
could have.
it was set up for the layup.
I
You
just-
set me up and I just thank you very
Not-
much.
Not.
It doesn't happen often,
Okay.
but seriously, deal with this responsibly. You've got 20 years at stake in prison. You know, you've got to follow the rules. That's what you're looking at if you fail. You don't want that. We don't want that. But you got to pass with flying colors, not with D minuses. Okay. All right. Are you able to do that?
Yes, sir.
And a lot of this is people you run around with, the choices you make. The choices you make are what is the real test of character. If you want to run around with people who are troublemakers, you've lived long enough to know you will be dragged down to the low common denominator of the group you're with. That's why
Yeah, in that
people like to get dragged. It's best people get pulled up to the highest level. So you want to run around with people who are even better than you, so that you can help you be better and make better choices. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I was just going to suggest that the two people he was arrested with on that burglary habitation that was dismissed should probably be considered as folks he shouldn't associate with any longer.
Are they relatives or friends?
One
Who
with
are
his brother, who has,
Who's his brother?
that he was actually involved in the instant offense that he's on probation before this court for.
Oh,
The
okay.
individuals are Javel Cortez, that's spelled Javel, and Carlos Pacheco.
What is the status? Is your brother under any kind of criminal charge?
I don't.
You don't know?
No, sir.
You don't live with him?
No, sir.
I'll check, Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor, and while Mr. Ham's looking that up, would the court consider stressing to Mr. Cortez the importance of him obtaining his education, GED?
Yeah, I don't care how you do it, whatever it is, GED equivalents or get into a school, formal education. But how far are you in school now? And what level have you achieved? 10th grade, 11th grade, what?
Grade,
Sir?
10th grade.
Okay, you're in 11th grade then, right? All right. That's a condition. That's a condition of probation. That's going to be a condition of probation. You will complete your high school education, and you will be urged to go further in your education, whether it's a formal education in a school of university, college, whatever, or a trade school, something where you have a future skill that you can use your whole life and make a success. That's a plan we all have to make. And
So his brother,
your age right now is you were 6/15/04, so you're 20 years old. You're going to be 21, and you're in the 11th grade. You're behind in time. You need to fix that on my watch. Complete your high school education as soon as you can. And that may mean working during the day, going to school at night. You can't get in trouble that way. And working and going to school open doors of opportunity and keep you out of trouble and make a success. It's that simple. It's a recipe for success.
both the individuals I mentioned on the record, Judge, are on probation out of that same charge that his matter was dismissed on. So the ordinary conditions are that they can't be around someone of certain character. I would ask that it be detailed as to these two individuals he can't be around.
What's it? One of them is his brother.
I
Right?
understand, Judge.
I understand. Well, I don't believe that even if you had a brother, you can't, who's in prison, you can't go to see him in prison and say, hello, how are you? I love you. I hope you're doing well. And I'm going to support with you when you get out, but I'm in this direction. You need to go in this right direction too. It's your choice, but your brother, I'm not going to keep you from your brother, but it's your life. It's not your brother's life. And both of you have independent methods of choices. You are on my watch. He's not. You fail, you go to prison, and you're looking at up to 20 years. You're smart enough to know whether that's going to be the wise choice or not. But if there's a family gathering, I'm not going to say you can't say hello to him. Just make the right choices. If he wants to make bad choices, he pays for it. You don't want to pay for his mistakes. You need to be taking care of your decisions. You pay for your mistakes. But
Judge, all of these individuals are underneath your watch. They're all on probation with you.
yeah, well, y'all could all
You
end up in the
understand?
same prison too.
You understand?
But
Yes, sir.
it's independent choices and conspiring with others, collaborating to commit crimes. I don't care how close they are in the family, and they generally don't send family members to the same prison. So you want to see them, you won't see them there. They're pretty funny about that. Anyway, I'm telling you something. I'm sure. Yeah, parents,
Yes, sir.
they probably told you the same thing. They sound like me. Do I sound like them?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a reason. They want to see because they care for you, right? Well, don't let them down, but don't let yourself down. But all I can do is urge you to do the right thing. Your lawyer, he can't keep you out of trouble. If you decide you want to be, she can't. As your probation officer, you have all these assets. If you fail, shame on you. Most people don't have all this help and guidance that you're surrounded with. But at the end of the day, just like me, it's your choice. You live with it or you pay for it. My choices are the same. Those are the options I have every day. I do my best to try to make the bad choices because I don't like to be punished. And I like to succeed. You should too. I'm going to review it though, in about 3 months, see where you are, get a review. You get a resetting for that. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss crazy courtroom moments like this one.